Now we can actually confirm this is the individual. Look at his face. Now you tell me. Look at what he's wearing. I'm not going to speculate here. That's the individual. He has the kafir, whatever you want to call that. And we all know we all know where these guys go. We all know which side they're leaning, which ideology they're parading around the country every single Saturday. So that's the individual. I'm not gonna speculate. That's his face right there with his outfit. That's him. This is the picture that everybody's showing, and I'm showing you this one. We cleared it up. We got an actual footage of this thing. It's clean. Of course, I can't show you because that's dangerous for the channel. Of course, I will not show you, but this is where we are today. Where individuals like him, you'll probably see him somewhere. You shake his hand because you think he's a cool guy. You'll be like, hey, whatever his name is. You're like, how you doing, sir? Because every time when I go outside in the morning, especially early morning, I'm doing my runs. I'm doing my walks early morning. I'm trying to refresh my head because I'm always stressed at night. So in the morning, I'm taking my walks. I'll probably see this guy and be like, hey, morning. You know, that's the way it should be. But no, this guy is out here looking to kill Jews. It's insane. I'm outraged. I'm always outraged because the security guard who has lost his life, he was just waking up early in the morning. I'm sure his shift started at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. He probably just woke up and thought it was going to be a lovely day. It's going to be a normal day in town of Manchester. And he's going to go out there and protect the street and protect the kids who come to the synagogue, and he's going to do all his lovely job and the things I love, which is taking care of the community and giving back. That's what I'm assuming that's what the security guard thought. It's going to be a normal day. Just go to work. Probably has a family at home. Probably didn't even get to drop his kids off because his shift started early or something. But now he won't be able to get all that and more from his life because a guy like him thought it was a good idea to go out there running people over and stabbing them up to death and giving and hoping to be shot dead, and which he got. That's what we are in Manchester. It's a deadly zombie place to be in. And I was thinking, okay, because I like Birmingham. Birmingham was my favorite city. I'm just ranting here. It's an important story here. It's important where I'm going with this. When I turned 20, I wanted to spend that birthday in Birmingham, which I did. Lovely. When I turned 21, I spent it in Birmingham. Lovely. When I turned 22, I spent it in Birmingham. Lovely. And then I started learning. But I was going places where, you know, stuff like this wouldn't happen. I'm going places where it's safe. And, you know, we're booking hotels where it's like, you know, no crazy people will come. Good hotels. So I thought, so I liked that area because it was always the same place, the same people. They always knew I was going to come next year because I liked that place. The first time I went, I was like, yeah, I like this. I'm going to come again. So I feel like Birmingham should be my favorite second city. I love Manchester. Manchester is the first one. And I was like thinking, if I ever move out of my parents' house, I'll probably want to go to Birmingham. Then I learned about Birmingham. I was like, no, that's a zombie area. No, I'm not going to go. So of course not. London, no. Up north, Newcastle and all those places, no. So I'm thinking, where do you really go? Where can you really go for like, I just want to be safe? Because I mean, unless you're rich enough to go somewhere in the countryside and on a farm and, you know, have a little pony, you know, running around and you have a big land with you and stuff. Unless you have that much money, you can do that. But for a normal average 24-year-old who's trying to start a family and try to build a business and run stuff, you want to be next to a city. You want to be next to places where it's active, where you can employ people, where you can go to work, and where the economy is booming, like Manchester and all these places. But then this is what you get. This is what you get. You get individuals like this who are roaming around the street, hundreds of them everywhere, who are just waiting however they feel, whenever they feel, and they can go and carry this attack. It's sad, and we should try to do a lot more we should put more time to more investment to prevent this from happening rather than reacting to it once it's done.